You're now being brainwashed.
Excuse me, what do you want to do tonight?
The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
So my name is Johnny Apollo, and I'm a rock / electronic / alternative artist, and I am from Atlanta, Georgia, and yeah, man, born and raised here, man, and I'm what music is about. I am about music right now, like music as a whole, not any specific genre or any specific culture or anything. I'm about music as a whole. Like, my audience is the world, not just America, not just the hip hop community, not just alternative community. My audience is the world. Standing around hollering, what about me? And I started doing music, man. Actually, I used to rap a while back, man, like 4 or 5 years ago, but I didn't really like it because it didn't feel like me. It felt like I was trying to fit into a certain group or, you know, a certain crowd. And it just wasn't me. But the style of music that I do today, I started doing that honestly like 3-4 months ago. I just started recording. I wrote my first song almost a year ago, but I didn't record the first one up until like 3 months ago. Said it would be okay. Yeah, man, my dad is a huge music buff, man. As a matter of fact, that's where I got all of my background in music. Like, I can remember as a young kid, man, like my dad would be playing like Stevie Wonder, Earth, Wind and Fire, Nirvana, Radiohead, Portishead, Tupac, Biggie, everything, Michael Jackson, everything. That's the beauty of it, man. It's like you have to be diverse within your craft, man, or you'll be enclosed in this box and it'll completely shut down your creativity. Radiohead is one of my favorite bands. Portishead, I'm really into the whole like 90s trip hop vibe, and I have a lot of rappers that I love. Like, I love B.O.B., love T.I., love Lil Wayne. Man, it's so many artists, man. I'm actually a huge fan of Prince, man. Prince is one of my favorite artists, like, ever, like, in the history of artists. And, like, yeah, man, I love Prince, man. And, like, man, it's so many to name, you know, but it's, those are the core few that I can think of right now. Oh, yes. Man, I'll be a lying I'd be a lying person, dog, if I said I wasn't nervous, you know. And you know, before I performed, of course, I held it all in, man, and I didn't show that I was nervous. But you know, after it was over, man, it was like, now I can be like, I'm nervous, and like, you know, shit, hell yeah, I was nervous. So, but you know, that's just adrenaline, man, and the energy being built up, so I can release that on stage, you know. So I think it's normal. So, yeah.
I'm a lady killer. That's all you need to know.
Well, the most trouble I've gotten into, man, I've gotten in a lot of trouble, man. Back when I was between the ages of 15 and 20, and I'm 23 now, man. So I haven't gotten into any trouble in a long time. man. But you know, those are some rough years, and I just got into a lot of stuff, like some normal stuff that teenagers do, but some shit that no teenager does. And like probably the worst thing I did, I ended up getting locked up just for a little while, man. Like a day, you know what I'm saying? Like my parents actually came and got me, man. That's my parents. Like I said, man, I got some of the best parents ever, man. And even back then, when I didn't want to admit it, they were like the best parents ever. And they paid some kind of crazy bond, man. Like it wasn't a lot in like wealthy terms. Like it was something like $600, but in regular people's terms, you know, that's a lot, man, for somebody to just dish out, you know, at once, man, trying to get some knucklehead kid out of jail, man. So, anyways, yeah, man, that happened when I was 17, and you know, it happened like a week before my 18th birthday, and yeah, man, I was under the impression that they were gonna send me to like juvie, but no, they weren't having any of that, man. So they sent me to adult prison, Fulton County Jail downtown, man. So, you know, it was a learning experience, man, and it like anything that I got into back then, man, I wouldn't take it back for nothing, man, because you know, that makes me who I am today, man. Like I'm book smart and I'm street smart, man. So no matter who's coming at me on some sideways shit, man, they can't faze me because I have both areas of knowledge, man. So I know every kind of angle people are coming from. So, like I said, I wouldn't take anything back, man. Things I can't live without. Well, first of all, man, I couldn't live without a higher power, man. I definitely couldn't live without. In my case, I say my higher power is God, and I couldn't live without God, man. That's for damn sure. And definitely couldn't live without my parents, man. They support me 100%, man. If it was any other way to support me any more than 100%, then they would. But definitely couldn't live without them, and couldn't live without music, period. Like, I couldn't imagine that at all. And because, you know, you can imagine not living without your parents, because, you know, one day everybody is gonna have to live without their parents, man. It is what it is. But as far as music, that's impossible for me to fathom. I can't imagine that at all, man. And I guess fourth, I definitely couldn't live without females. Definitely. You know what I'm saying? I'm fresh off some this morning, so man, I couldn't live without that, man. And yeah, man, my parents probably gonna see that, but so whatever. But hey, it's true, man. It is what it is. But you know, as far as the fifth one, man, there is no fifth thing, man. Anything else, I'm good, man. I don't have to.
And if you could open up for anybody, who would you open up for?
Man, that's a good question, man. Well, as far as my more alternative electronic music, which is my upcoming debut EP's titled Closing Momentum. But that style of music, I would love to open up for Radiohead. That would be like a dream come true, man. And like as far as my other style of music, which is a more hip hop rock influence, like heavy electronic, that EP is also an upcoming EP. It's gonna debut the same time as Closing Momentum. This is called the Johnny Apollo EP. And like I said, it's my more heavy electronic stuff. For that music, man, I would love to open up for like Lady Gaga. Man, I would love to open up for Lil Wayne, Britney Spears, any pop, electronic, anybody anybody that's about partying, having fun, like crazy packed crowds, college students from around the world. That anybody, man, I would love to open up. Yeah.
She wanna ride with me, and I'm a second part.